Good day. Do we like social media?
Yes.
Do we spend a lot of time using social media?
Yes.
Okay, so Nizar, what's the point of the question? The point of the question is, as long as we are spending a lot of time on social media, why don't we make part of this time devoted to personal and professional development, which is the subject of today's episode? Good day. Social media recently has become a critical and fundamental factor in our day-to-day life. In fact, we don't need to refer to research as long as we can observe. Take a family level, you will find from father, mother, kids, all age levels, they are hooked and in tune with social media. Now, before I proceed to more of details, I would like to define the two concepts that we're talking about. Personal development is developing my KSA at Nizar's level, meaning Nizar as a human being, when I interact with my friends, with my families, with my colleagues, with my social surroundings, what type of skills I have, what type of knowledge I have, and what type of an attitude I reflect. Now, also we need to keep in mind the type is not the only factor. We need also to consider how recent my skills are, knowledge, and am I working and improving my attitude. Now let's go to the professional development, which is Nizar as an employee. Now, as an employee, I will end up with a different type of KSA. I call them my professional DNA. As we know, DNA is a code that distinguishes all human beings from each other. Now, if we add to this DNA a new DNA, which I call it my KSA at professional level, because you will not find two employees with the same set of KSA. So the same logic applies. At professional level, if I'm a trainer or I'm a lawyer or I'm a dentist, physicist, whatever, a teacher, are my KSA updated? How recent? Now, one way to update and acquire and improve and enhance and do all this business with KSA is social media. I would like to highlight today about one of this social media. This tool is very, very, very critical and very, very important and very, very useful, which is YouTube. YouTube has different type of usages. So you can, for example, watch movies, listen to music, find episodes, listen to speeches, take courses. Now, I would like to focus on YouTube because YouTube can provide people and people as employees with different types of help. First, YouTube can provide me with online training. I can take courses voluntarily basis and attend them on YouTube. The only thing I do is do my research, just find what I want, and bingo, have fun with it. Two, YouTube gives me the privilege and the luxury to choose and select my speaker that I would like to listen to. YouTube can also gives me the freedom of language. Would I would like to listen to it in English, in Arabic, in German, or French. After the break, we'll continue the advantages of using YouTube for professional and personal development. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So, talking about YouTube and its benefits to us at personal and professional level, we'll continue the list of the advantages. Also, YouTube gives me the fourth advantage, which is it gives me to control the pace of the presentation. So for example, I'm listening to a part of the speech where it's kind of complicated, requires deeper thinking, reflective thinking, critical thinking. I can always slow the pace, repeat it, stop it, go do side research. Also, a very interesting element about YouTube, which actually it allows you interact at visual level with specialized people. So for example, I remember when I used to do my PhD research, when I went to the statistical analysis, I was doing some research about something so-called structural equation modeling. And at the beginning, it sounded like Chinese to me. I went to YouTube, I've attended a lot of tutorials, and guess what? I got to interact with the professor who used to shoot these tutorials. And because of YouTube, I came to know him, he knows me, we exchange ideas, and he ended up to be of a great support. So that's a practical example for YouTube. Now, after we know the advantages, how can we do it? First of all, YouTube gives you the ability to search based on concept, construct, and idea, and type of speech. So for example, if I would like to talk about concept, it's commitment. Construct, organizational commitment. If I'm talking about a specific scholar or a speaker, there is a lot of people who spoke in this, so I just need to pick this person, who or she, and just listen to it. Also at YouTube, you can reference it. And this is very important if you're using this material to address it in a training or an educational setting. Now, is YouTube the only source of development? No, you can use the rest. However, all of Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and all these platforms are good for development. However, casual development. But for YouTube, you can go actually more in depth. So for example, if you go tonight and just go and search about, for example, organizational commitment, you will find a lot of people spoke of organizational commitment to the extent is you will be able to have this topic from different perspectives. So for example, you may have it from academic, from business, from personal level, family level, whatever. You will find it from different perspectives. Lastly, I would like to also comment on the YouTube perspective for professional development. At professional development, YouTube is a huge benefit for development. So for example, if you would like to learn about public speaking, YouTube will make your life very easy. Just write it, listen to it, and you will find a lot of options to interact with it. Lastly, if you would like to have an enriched career at professional and personal level, YouTube will be your partner for success. Keep this in your mind. Thank you for listening, and good luck.